Yeah, I mean, if we have skill points to level up, we can probably... I guess Almelia would be the closest place we could go. There's actually a place up north, though, as well. There's actually a town, Dolmen, out to the west, which we have a package for Dolmen. It might be interesting to go to Dolmen. And they might have a place where we can level up too, so... Okay, we're gonna save the game, because I know we're gonna get in combat probably pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in the map here. I might commentate, I might skip this. It's not super... Okay, well, I was gonna say it's not super interesting, but we already found stuff. You find a settlement of really embittered farmers, spending half the time raising their feeble crops and half the time defending themselves from empire raids. You have a whole time figuring out why they bother. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends, right? So, you know, if nobody bothered, then we wouldn't have any food. But I guess the people in the southeast, the town of, I think it's Mortis, yeah, I think they kind of supply the food for most of the Empire now at this point, so yeah, maybe that's a fair point. Kind of, yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. Like, you think back in the old days, right? And it's just like, you know, you're just kind of like some peasant, right? Out in the country, right? You kind of live in the domain of some sort of, lord, right? And, you know, you pay your tax or whatever, and then it's like bandits just show up one day and just pillage the town and, you know, mortal people and just take everything you've worked hard to get. Like, it's kind of just crazy. Like, I guess part of the idea is, you know, paying whatever that tax is or whatever they pay is because they're under the protection of the law. But I mean, I'm sure it still happens, right? Like, you just have these bands of Wiggins, like, just roaming around. Scary stuff. You meet a platoon of exile soldiers keeping a careful watch on the plateau looming above you. Watch for any Empire troops that might dare to climb or fly up the peak. They greet you briefly, then go back to the post. Okay, I guess we'll go down here. Ooh, that's not good. This... It might be friendly. Nice, okay. You find a small crystalline pool. A small sign nearby reads Wishing Pool. You see coins glittering below the surface of the pool. Throw in a few coins? Yeah. What do I wish for? Hmm. What? I mean, it's not gonna do anything, but, nothing happens, okay. I'll probably have to read the guide on what this is supposed to do. Does it actually take... Wait, we wish for nothing. That's the key. Okay, not quite. 967. That's too cheap. Yeah, it does actually take 5 coins each time, so... Yeah, I don't know what to wish for. Okay, well, I was gonna, you know, try to go to Dolmen, but I think we're just gonna try to fill in the map and slowly make our way there, so... Again, we figured out the outskirts, so it's not as bad as it could be, right? Like, we don't have as much to do, it's just definitely... there's lots to explore. From here you have a great view of Exile's greatest building, the castle. Perched on an edge of a granite plateau many feet above you, everyone simply calls it the castle. From this view, it's easy to see why. Nothing else down here can match it. Dolmen, 120 miles northwest, Patrick Tower, 70 miles west. Right, Patrick's Tower is down this way. So Solborg's Tower is up in the northeast then, I guess. I think this is friendly, yes, okay. I think we've talked to most of these guys. Okay, then we just kind of head this way. That looks friendly, thankfully. Find a small collection of palms winged by a large barricade. Almost once they see a friendly welcoming for talk and large bugs of mushroom ale, harsh mushroom ale. The mushroom fields are, as you expected, sparse and unproductive. For some reason, mushrooms simply don't grow as well in the Great Cave. In fact, very few beneficial plants grow. A lot of the food needs to be bought from towns and other caves. I wonder if that's saying something, like the castle is going to get besieged and they're going to have, like, food shortages or something. Getting a little concerned by that. Okay, and there's actually a path. Yeah, straight up this way. Yeah, there's actually two of these. I don't know if we want to do this right now. We might want to... Well, it might not be that much. We might just explore it anyway. Usually the secrets, though, when you have something like this, because it's unassuming. But that's why you would put a secret there. Obviously, there's no secret though, but... Maybe we get lucky with this one. This actually has a road, so this is kind of important. You see to the north the remote lake, a broad body of brackish water. No boats are sailed on it. There's nothing on the side but sheer limestone. Still, it's a pretty sight. Oh, this is kind of cool. Remote lake. I think we actually... Didn't we go this way? I thought we have seen the remote lake before. Maybe it was another lake, but... Oh, that's pretty cool. We are getting kind of sidetracked. But we need to do this at some point anyway. Okay, we're kind of... Wait, so we've already done that. We need to go... Okay, there's not really anything here. Oh, this is cool. Camp Samuels. Oh, it's like a training camp, perhaps? Whoa. You meet a small, sturdily built, highly attractive woman. She takes off her helm to greet you, revealing a pleasant smile and short hair. Interesting. Lieutenant Marianne, what brings you to Camp Samuels? I had the training here at the camp. I take the kids who are ready to fight for their home and put them through the paces. Punish them, in other words. She grins evilly. Oh, you know, weapon drills from sleep to sleep, who have food, runs to the tunnels, doing them now, recovered from the last forced march. Castle and back with boulders on their backs. Between you and me, I pity them, but I admire them too. You see, the Empire knows we're here, and they've sent raiders at us twice, and each time the raiders got killed. All of them. And it was the kids who killed them. Exile goes, people tough, and they learn fast. Plus, they got a big advantage. Simple. Empire fighters. They fight because they were told, because they have to. But us, we got something to fight for. She grins. Magic helps. Still helps, but some things are unbeatable. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, right? Like, you know, people defending the homeland is just really powerful. You know, forcing people to march into a foreign land that's not their homeland, that they don't really even know why they're there, and trying to get them to die there, like, yeah, that's not a great strategy. Let's see. Well, I guess okay. I thought it was okay. You mean an armored soldier practicing feints with a heavy steel sword? The movements are sure and skilled. She joins you. Sweat pouring off her face. I'm Lieutenant Faulkner. Welcome to the camp. She grins proudly. I build soldiers. She points at the western building. They're all in there, resting. Then I'll drill them with live steel at 3/4 speed for, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. beams with pride, and they can take it. Sometimes it makes it worth being exiled. This is why I'm down here, you see. I tried to get in the military up the surface. I was proud of my land then and wanted nothing more than to fight for it, but where I lived, they wouldn't allow it. So I made it stink, and you know what happened when you made it stink. You end up down here where nobody will keep you from fighting. There's always plenty to fight for. Interesting. Yeah, this is cool. You know, in the first game, obviously you didn't have the Empire to fight, but there was never really any training camp. Like, you had barracks, but there wasn't any, like, dedicated, like, location where it's like, okay, this is actual, you know, Kingdom of Exile training facility, so... this is an intensely cramped barracks. This table is crammed in between, floor to ceiling bunk beds. There's 2 rusty lockers at the back. This is the right level of discomfort for trolling on soldiers strong enough to fight the Empire. Oh wow, okay, this is quite a lot of people. Young training lies on the back bed, moaning in pain. Sasha getting to be a big tough soldier if I don't die first. Okay, I don't know. I guess do we gotta talk to everybody now? Okay. Young training, okay, same thing. Even everybody's named Sasha. Okay. Lock was a lock. It's for the best. The trainers have to go through enough without you poking your sticky fingers through the stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I guess we go maybe this way. Very small location. Camp Toolsmith. Probably, oh, we might be able to sell stuff. A young red-haired man with long, nimble fingers walks by the counter and bends some while. He seems to be making a lockpick of some sort. I'm, folk. Well, they need tools around here. Need them for training, need them at the castle, need them everywhere. So they brought in a tool maker. They brought me in to make tools, set me up here near enough to the castle to be useful. What's a lockpick? Beautiful pick, isn't it? I often complained how hard it was to get fine locksmithing tools down here, so I started making them. It's close. Look, I'll make a deal with you. Most of my tools are boring. Cutting knives, hammers, screwdrivers, intricate things. I can't sell those. No one needs them too much. But my lockpicks are works of art, and there isn't too much call for them. So if you want to buy some, you can. I guess we'll buy some. That's expensive. No inventory. Okay, I guess we'll not buy them. We can't sell anything. Okay. And we got the forge. Yep, also boasts a very well appointed forge. In the corner is an anvil and white hot file of sufficient quantity to work steel weapons, a rare thing down here. You meet a man with harsh features and the blackest hair you've ever seen. Long onyx sheets of it reaching halfway down his back. He's sharpening a rapier, and purple sparks fly from the blade as he runs his stone down. My name is Ray. I'm the smith here. They wanted someone making weapons near the castle, someone really good, so they got me. I work steel. Hard stuff to work down here. I'm one of the few that has the skill and equipment to do it. Plus, what's better, I know some magic. You notice a few words, and the steel of the rapier blade begins to glow red hot. Starts running the stone down it again. I can make a weapon sharper than any you've ever seen. If you want to buy improvement on one of your blades, let me know. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so I guess if it's already enchanted, you can't improve it. That is... okay, well... Okay, we can improve 22,000? What? 22,000? In what universe is okay? I mean, You know, the end of the game, we're maxing out money, so you know it's not going to be a big deal then. But like, that's insane. I guess we could maybe improve that and improve. The out and flail, yeah, that's not really good. We should be able to at some point get an upgrade for that. I assume he was using the steel mace, right? We didn't just waste our money. Surely we didn't just do that. Yeah. So is this battle now? It's much more valuable. Bonus of 5. It probably had a bonus of 3. Now it has a bonus of 5. I would assume. I mean, that's cool. 22 is definitely the most expensive thing that I've seen so far. So when we max out our money at some point, we'll come back here and improve our halberd. We have to remember to do that. But yeah, very expensive.